Welcome, agents, to Strain 33-KRP of the 0 Point Report, a broadcast all about the news surrounding the Secret World IP. Today is Thursday, December 17th, 2020, and I'm your host for this evening, Ocho. With me tonight, we have Ember.
Hello.
Hey, Ember. And, or Waffle, or what do we call you? What did, no, you're Waffle now.
Call me anything.
Your name is...
Bert.
You're 2-ton Waffle now. You're rebranding.
Oh, not really rebranding. It's just another account that I'm going with.
He's not rebranding. He's
double
adding
branding.
brand mass.
Yes, he's adding brands. 2-ton Waffle,
absorbing.
aka Ember. And we also have tonight Jimmy the Rabbit. How are you, sir?
Wait. What do you mean, and tonight?
And for tonight only.
As opposed to every other night.
As opposed to every other show. Jimmy, how are you doing? Staying warm?
Yeah, when I'm not outside, yeah.
Jimmy and I were both part of the big snowstorm that just blasted the Northeast. And it was a doozy.
When I'm not out shoveling or having my children trying to shove snow in the back of my pants. They just think it's so funny.
Yes, keep doing that.
They're like, but you squirm. It's funny. Be like, I'm going to hit you with a shovel.
Actually, what I do is I take the shovel and I scoop up a giant amount of snow and I fling it at them.
That's the proper response, yes.
It's like it's not a snowball fight. It's like literally this wave of snow comes through the air. It's pretty great.
Fantastic. But yes, we're here to talk about Secret World, as we do this time every other week. And well, we are a little late in coming because we just finished a Mega Boss. Came in, saw Mega Boss was popping, had to jump in.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say the reason was.
That's the reason. That's totally the reason.
Oh yeah, we'll blame it on that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, we could have done the Mega Boss on the stream, but
but we didn't for whatever reason. You're right. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're a little out of it right now. That's all right.
Professional. We are professional grade.
Professional stream.
Maybe. Sort of. Kind of.
That's all
Sure.
right. It happens. I say, well, we have started with the winter event. The winter event is now in full swing in Secret World Legends. Krampusnacht.
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 Yeah, you gotta try and put some in
Gotta get
fast
the
on the right syllable.
German in there. on the right syllable.
Yeah, the right emphasis on the right syllables.
There you go. I'll say it is that time of year, of course, when Krampus and Hell return to the Secret World. Do they have a right up
and
about
don't forget Nippleham.
Yes.
Niflheim?
Niflheim. The return to Niflheim. And all I hear is the heavy metal. Call it heavy metal.
Oh.
From oh god, what heavy metal? Duh. I don't know why I was blanking on that, but literally heavy metal, like the animated movie.
I know of it.
Have you not seen it?
I have not seen it, no.
Oh my god. That is horrifying. That's legitimately horrifying.
Have you not realized yet? I have seen no movies. Like, I am the movie-less person.
Yeah, but it's heavy metal. That's like there's the South Park episode, the one with cheesing, because it's fun to do. Where they're huffing cat piss, and they're getting really high, and the whole thing is like a kind of an ode to heavy metal. They even have the animation style when they get high. Like it literally, they go to Nipopolis, which is just a city that looks like a bunch of boobs and nipples. Like it's the whole architecture. Bomber said straight would horrify you more than I've never even heard of said movie until now. That I am truly horrified that you don't know what heavy metal is, because there's also Heavy Metal Fact 2, which was not only a sequel, but was also a video game as well. Heavy Metal Fact 2. Julie Strain was the sort of like model for that. She's like a B-movie actress. And I distinctly have this picture in my brain from one of the levels in Heavy Metal Fact 2 where it's literally just you're walking down a road or some kind of path, and there's just boob fountains. just boobs and nipples and like some kind of liquid coming out of them.
What kind of movies do you watch?
It was just, like it was part of the game. I don't remember. It's just like the core, I guess. I don't know.
It was the art style is what they were going for.
Oh,
but like the original heavy metal had like I remember John Candy was one of the voices. That was crazy. Like the original heavy metal is a cult classic for sure. Like it's I don't know. It's got a really interesting it's got a really good musical score, and it's got really interesting, like weird sort of stories that almost like verge on I don't know, like almost like on parables or something.
Okay.
Like you know, evil shit happens and then like bad shit happens to evil people kind of thing. I don't know. It's like sex, drugs, and rock and roll in like a fucking animated film. But
I remember. Really I think I remember the artwork for it, and I remember the advertising for it. I just never saw it.
Heavy Metal was made in 1981.
Yep.
So it was made a year after I was born, but I've seen it. John Candy did multiple voices for it. Eugene Levy did multiple voices for it.
Nice.
Let's see if I recognize anyone else. I mean, it would is. I don't even know if I would recognize too many other people from it just because of the age of it, right? Especially looking at the cast, like I think a lot of them were pretty old already at the time.
And that came out what, mid 80s?
81.
81. Wow.
Yeah, like I said, I was a year old when it came out.
Same here. Yeah.
Depending upon when in 81, I wasn't even born yet.
I suppose that's true for me as well. Although I was born in March, so in March of 80. Sorry, not 81.
So, well, Krampusnacht is beginning in Secret World. This year, it surprised us by starting on December 15th. And
yeah, they went for a Tuesday.
They went for a Tuesday, which is kind of what we thought. We thought it was be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe, but we were guessing the week before because they usually start it on a 12th. It started on the 12th every year for the past 3 years, except for this year. They decided to do the 15th. It's all good. But it will last from December 15th through January 5th. Behold a Winter Wonderland beginning December 15th through January 5th. God, their announcement says 4th. I don't know which is right now. It's the 5th, right?
The 5th would be another Tuesday.
And the event lasts for 20 days? 21? Now I want to confirm this. What the heck? No, they have two different dates written down.
So on the morning of the 5th is when it ends.
Okay, so it would be the 5th. Okay. They say defend the world from the grasps of an icy invasion in groups and hourly public raids. Exclusive seasonal achievements, legends, and cosmetics abound. Happy holidays. For general information regarding the Krampusnacht event format, we suggest referring to the fine guide at TSWDB. They just go straight for the TSWDB link, which is cool, which is awesome. We love Vommer, and we love Insane. In addition to the event, they've got some items on sale. Power items, 35% off for ability points, skill points, imbuers, catalysts, and catalyst bundles. As well as a lot of clothing at 50% off, including like winter-themed accessories, let's just say. The skiing type accessories, the retro windbreaker, the large woolen scarf, fuzzy earmuffs, chrome lens ski goggles. So all of that is at 50% off for the holiday season. Of course, we are right by the portal here in Agartha. Where Krampus.
If that doesn't scare the shit out of you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Accuse. I accuse you.
But who are you accusing?
J'accuse.
The audience, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
What else can I do? What can do that? That's not creepy or anything.
Not even a little.
No, not even close. It's like Sesame Street up in here.
So of course we still have the same events. They didn't add anything new, as far as we know, to the Secret World for winter. So they have the Krampus that are everywhere. There's the hourly raid boss of Hell. There's also the Niflheim instance where you could fight Krampus and Hell. The winter cache, of course, and then returning from last year, we also have the zone bosses, as well as Fog and Mirrors. That's made a comeback, right? The Winter Holidays champions, they're back, and just all the winter stuff we have come to enjoy. It's all back. Now, taking a look at the daily login, there's a couple of new things on the daily login, specifically the empowerment catalysts.
Yep. There's some nice red ones, too. Plus 50%.
Synergizing weapon, signet, catalyst, and energizing talisman empowerment catalyst. All three of those. On days 8, 9, and 11.
And you have your glyph imbuer.
And then, 14 and 15th is a glyph anima imbuer. To take your glyph and make it 3 pip, and then a resplendent talisman imbuer to take a 3 pip talisman and make it 4 pip, which I believe was introduced last year. I believe that was a very new thing.
It is a very new thing.
Yes.
They added it to Dark Agartha because Dark Agartha used to just give glyph fragments, and now it gives talisman fragments as well.
Mm-hmm.
So a resplendent talisman viewer is a pretty big deal. I saw one person on the official Discord, being like, "What is this? I do Dark Agartha anyways. Why does this matter?" I just want to face palmed really hard. It's probably one of the single most expensive things they could actually give away.
Yeah. Or it's one of the items that takes that long to
because
acquire.
Dark Agartha, by the way, drops glyph fragments and talisman fragments at a different rate.
Mm-hmm.
It values talisman higher, so it gives you less of them. So when you finish Dark Agartha, your split of fragments is never even. It's always more heavily weighted. You get more glyph fragments than talisman ones. And I think even if you use the item that says you're only going to loot talisman, I think you still loot less fragments, but I'm not positive about that. But even that you have to pay for, right? Or you have to pay to convert them.
You have to pay to have them all one-sided, or
have them all one-sided, or you could just get the glyph ones and pay to convert fragments, because that's something else you can do at the vendor. You can buy something to convert, glyph fragments to talisman fragments, or the other way. But either way, like, you can only do Dark Arthur once a day on a character. If you have more characters, you can kind of, do an end run a little bit. But the idea that someone wouldn't have a use for Resplendent Talisman Viewer is absurd. Even I would have use for that.
Garbage to me.
Even I would have use for that. Also, just like I said, just the amount that would be worth, I don't think there's no imbuers on the market currently.
I would say if you really don't need it, you can turn around and sell it.
Just for example, it takes 300 fragments to make an imbuer. Currently, 5 talisman fragments are 22k. For 5. So it's like over 4k per fragment, right?
That's a mere bag of shells.
So 1.2 million moths for an imbuer, assuming you could find them to buy.
I would say, assuming someone is selling one.
Right, assuming you can keep roughly that price and can find that many to buy, which is going to be a problem as well. Because
we have noticed that in the past we have suggested that that some things with the fragments is, if your character is not anywhere near the point of really going to a 4-pip weapon or 4-pip the talisman.
Yeah, it's a good moneymaker.
It's a good moneymaker because you could just turn around and just sell the fragments.
But just for example, if you were to buy all the talisman fragments on the auction house right now, you would get 75. If you bought all the fragments that are currently available, you would only get 75 fragments. It's 300 fragments to make one imbuer. So a free imbuer is a big freaking deal.
It's a huge deal, yeah.
Literally, as a daily login, you're getting essentially 1.2 million worth of stuff. Hey, Sourly Boss. So, yeah, don't be looking that gift horse in the mouth, is all I'm saying. If nothing else, it means if you do make your own in Dark Agartha, you can then turn around and sell that one because you have one that's character bound, right? So,
and the Glyph Anima Imbuer, of course, you can take any glyph and raise it up to 3-pip, and with the glyph, there's the item that can also just change one glyph to another.
Yes.
So literally, you can take using that and that combined, you could actually just make any glyph you want. Period.
With your powers combined.
That's right.
I just saw someone red mist that thing out of nowhere. And I guarantee you the person that's tanking is not running red mist. But it was pretty funny to see a laser beam shoot out. Because red mist is the assault rifle one that does the thing. So just saw this red beam go, boop.
Oh, I still see it. Yep. Oh no, that's someone using blood. Different red beam.
Yeah, it was the red beam from Red Mist. I'm pretty sure that started the fight, at least for me. Holy crap, Ember! Oh, Ember, you know what would help you a lot? Turn off buffs. Every time you look at the boss, it's displaying like
500 buffs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good tip for anyone, actually, just doing hourly bosses or mega bosses. Look at how you can just see your buffs are like flickering and stacking. That causes massive frame rate drops I would say a lot of people. I think it's pretty much everyone.
See, even if you Vulmer on this, I want all the buffs to be visible.
How am I supposed to know if a buff's not on there?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, literally at all?
Literally every buff is on there if you get enough people.
Yeah. Just assume it's on there at least once, if not like 3 times.
But look, I'm getting more buffs.
No, those are the debuffs on the boss, not buffs on you.
But still.
And that's why your frame rate is atrocious right now.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, look, I'm watching it on the other screen, and I've seen PowerPoint presentations that were faster.
Oh. Well, it's good on my end.
Looks good to me.
One game during the slideshow, see how tall the debuff field can get. Oh, wait, so you're saying it's playing for you fine? It's just
Yeah.
OBS is displaying it? Really?
No, it's
Or what are you using?
no, I'm going straight through into StreamYard.
Oh, okay. So StreamYard's having issues.
I would say it was good for him. He wasn't lagging. StreamYard may have had the issue there.
Yeah.
Well, even so, the one of the ways you solve that is you just turn off buffs. Wait, is yours dead? We went in different ones. Mine's not dead yet.
Oh yeah, we ended up different.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine's
wow.
half. Mine's just halfway done.
I think I got into the same one as Ember did.
You left me. You left me.
Oh, and Jimmy'd be very proud. Look at us.
Yeah, I
tweeted this earlier this week.
yeah, I replied to it.
Sweet. Clear
Backspace.
inventory.
Yes, it's a lot nicer than whatever the hell it was before.
Yeah, it was Tuesday. I was like during work, I booted up Secret World and just went through, added all the glyph imbuers and did all that work, combined them and made Jimmy proud.
Your IP went up like 100 points.
Surprise, surprise. That's what happens when you use your anima imbuers.
What?
When you use your
No.
distillates. So yeah, so it still behooves you to log in every day, at least for the daily login. If not for running Smoke and Mirrors or the champions or going and just beating up hell. It's a good time. It's a good time. And it's going on until, what do we say, January 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have a cough. It's not going away. So, of course, yes, that's what we're celebrating tonight. But we also have some more news. We do, believe it or not.
We do?
I assume so.
Hey, my hand's finally dead.
The tweet announcement that they gave out for Krampusnacht had a nice little GIF animation on it. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
You better watch out.
So I don't know who they got on that to make that GIF, but it's very nice.
I got an outfit. I got Santa's little helper black,
Ooh.
which is not a racial thing. Just to be clear.
True. It is not.
Walmart has 0 slots because they decided to start claiming their 30 plus ghost reports of a single mission. Still have more reports to claim. Jesus. organize an intervention for Vollmer. Hoarders Secret World Edition.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a Hoarders edition. I know my wife's been watching that show.
I'm gonna have like a letter. This is how your problem is affecting me.
We need to get,
it is giving me undue stress.
we need to get Marie Kondo up in here. Does this spark joy?
Does this ghost report spark joy? It does. It does spark
but
joy.
the answer's gonna be yes. It's not gonna help.
Yeah. It is, of course it does. Why wouldn't it spark joy? Want to see how many ghost reports can be held by a character? I have no idea how many I still have to go. What do you mean by ghost reports, first and foremost?
I vaguely
reports that
remember
are from Ghost.
talk about this.
Obviously.
Yeah, I
would say, are they like reports for completing something that's not...
It's like, Vollmer, are you referring to like the hourly boss report kind of stuff? There's certain missions that, like, if you do them again and you didn't
claim them the first time,
it's the same mission. I think hourly events is one of them, if I'm not mistaken. That like it's the same one, and it does stack invisibly. So like,
oh, okay.
So when you turned it in, the first one, I forget what you have to do, but then like it'll just pop up like the same, because it's the exact same one, but it doesn't prevent you from doing it again. So they don't take up, you won't see like, you have 8 reports and it stops letting you do it. It's the same report. It's just invisible because it only show one. So you can keep doing it and like never, like you could go the whole winter anniversary and never turn in one of them. And at the end, you'd be like, click claim. But you rezone. I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure if you actually had to rezone. But yeah, so you rezone, and then the mission shows up to turn in again. Okay. And then if you have another one stuck, you rezone, and it shows up again, etc.
I gotcha.
So, yeah. So Vollmer is just
collecting them.
Yeah. You chose the ghost of Jack-O-Lantern for your experiment because it's a ghost. That makes sense. Oh, so these are all left over from the Halloween event.
These are all from Halloween still, yes. And now you're just accruing more.
So, yeah, I was actually aware of that. Here's what my thing, though, is. I understand Vollmer is trying to see like how many you can do. I don't know that there's a limit. I do think it's very possible Vollmer crashes the damn server or corrupts the
database. Yeah, how many would that actually take?
That's not intended to be happening. There's a good chance you hit a certain number and the server goes, well, fuck you.
There'll be some event next year and it'll be like, sorry, folks, we've had to do a rollback during the middle of the event.
And Andy comes knocking at your door and say, hey,
2020, January rolls around and the database is just Biff.
Hashtag blame Vollmer. We'll see that news and we'll be like, we know exactly what caused this. We'll be like, some character decided to not turn in reports. We'll be like, we know exactly what did this.
We know who it is.
It's got to do something. I don't know. All I know is like if having sprint on a ladder could corrupt database, and that's why they fixed it. I don't think that having 50 invisible stack reports is a good thing either.
Not a good thing. Yeah.
No.
Like, we just didn't expect characters to not collect their reward from doing the thing for a full year. We didn't expect the character to do that. Like, well, good thing this stack is being whittled away.
For this one mission. Not counting the other missions you have invisibly stacked. All right, guys, let's go to Niflheim.
Ooh. It's a bit nipply up in here.
Let's see. I need to swap out.
I 100% forget this fight. Not really.
Oh, I thoroughly expect you guys to die.
Oh, no confidence.
No, I was supremely confident.
He's very confident that he expects us to die.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I said that with the utmost confidence. I mean, not on Krampus. Krampus is easy.
Yeah.
That would surprise me. Do I expect you guys to die on the spin? Yes, 100%.
I want to say if I need to look and see if I have any leftover achievements. I don't think I do. I think I got them all.
Are we missing a stack? We gotta be missing a stack. Oh,
There
over
it is in
here.
the back corner.
I was like, he didn't show up. What the hell? There he is.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Prepare to meet you. Prepare to meet you are doom. That's what I wanted to say. That's a Frisky Dingo reference.
This Krampus is beatable at many different levels. I did beat this Krampus on a level 16 character.
Good job,
A
guys.
while,
Good job.
but it was possible.
I got Novelty Plastic Nose Red and a Mischievous Tuft.
I got a Mischievous Tuft as well.
I got some
And
Krampus
Krampus.
Rats present.
Now the Krampus rockets don't do anything.
I mean, so there is one thing they do, which is they
can get you unstuck.
they get on you unstuck. Like that still
Yeah.
works. I still have this set from last year.
Let's see. Do I have any? Nope. I've got all the achievements, so I'm flush.
All right, let me get my build ready though. Yeah, so our Krampus rockets still nudge you if you're stuck in geometry. That's because they knock you on your butt. Like that part still works. They just don't like knock you into the stratosphere. So they are still handy for getting you unstuck. Where is my build for this? Also, will my build for this still work? I haven't actually tried to do this since the patch, obviously. So, you know, not exactly sure if this will work.
Well, did break things getting stuck on the ceiling of a zone is a no-no? Well, I mean, you were let down eventually.
Oh, yeah.
You fell eventually. Again,
So we don't need that.
probably wasn't great for the servers, but you did. When it was trying to figure out your character's position, it was like, there's someone else is doing it.
There you go, breaking a database again.
Okay, I don't know how this is going to work because I haven't done this on the patch. So this is going to be an experiment. But we're going to do hard mode.
Why not?
Dare you to aggravate the spirits of deathless cold? Yes.
Indeed.
No regrets.
So this might hurt. Is everybody ready?
What E level would hard mode be? Do you think?
You E5,
Okay,
I think.
that's not too bad.
I don't think it's E10. I'm pretty sure it's got to be like E5. I think it's technically like nightmare-ish level or something like that. Okay, so here's the horn. Oh, the problem is going to be lack of heals. Because I can't really heal myself anymore. Oh, I'm on this side.
I forgot.
Yep, there we go.
Well, yeah. Oh, that escalated quickly.
Well, I made it to a phase, so there's that. But I think the lack of heals is a massive problem.
You guys got this.
But you can't sustain anymore. So...
Yeah, it's too far away. I can't tell how.
Oh, wait, I got heals. You're healing me. Keep doing that. Whatever it is you were just doing.
I'm healing you.
Someone was healing me. I thought it was Ember.
It may be Ember.
I'm giving you thoughts and prayers.
I would say the most that I have is I've got my shotgun, and as far as I know, that's not healing a dang thing.
I mean, it would if you had...
I did not get out in time.
Hey, Ocho, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
I think I need a gadget that's called like Animajet or something, if I remember correctly.
So I did if I had.
Vulner.
I know what you mean.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Yep. Okay, so I either need someone to be a healer, or I need. What is it from?
So I can be a kind of healer with clean slate.
That's better than nothing, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
If you want to go offhand and use that, I'll use Animajet. That should help a little bit.
And do I have a passive that also heals my party?
Well, Clean Slate heals your party. I don't
Clean
think
slate does, but I mean like healing shells.
No, because shotgun's a tank weapon.
Oh yeah. You're right.
But if you're pistol offhand, you can take Clean Slate. That'd actually be really good. If you take the Clean Slate passive.
Which I have.
Yeah, okay.
I think I do. Yeah, I've got it.
And then... Well, maybe I take... I take Die Hard.
So other than that, I'm not set up for any healing weapons. So
Yeah,
that's about as much healing as I can do.
Like I said, I can give you thoughts and prayers.
Let's see. What does this one have?
I'll offer you an egg in this trying time.
Um,
Unless I had something that was
Oh,
healing you somehow.
hold on. I know what part of the problem is. Yeah, I'm not running my tank gear.
That's the problem.
If Bomber says if we need a
I
healer, they can pop
I
up.
told you,
You didn't tell me shit.
Jimmy. I told you. You have to be a tank.
I loaded the build, the old
Don't
build,
listen.
but I didn't change all my gear. I have to change all my gear.
I thought you knew this.
I'm gonna smack you. I swear to God. Oh yeah, that's the other. Okay, so I don't that ability I shouldn't have. That's another problem. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I have 2 signatures. That's just dumb. You can't have 2 signatures.
2 signatures, kind of.
That doesn't work. Okay. All right, let's try like this.
Leroy.
Yeah, like I haven't tried to like I used to solo this all the time, even on the hard mode. I'm questioning whether that's possible post patch. This is actually new territory. Ow. I'm on the wrong side. Okay, good.
I was distracting her. So, hey, look
Totally.
at me.
I'll just pop clean slate whenever I see it, really.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Considering it's basically our only heal.
Ember, you should release and see if you can look at the fight from the camera.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Get a bird's eye view, but
Yeah, we're never gonna get those guys.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
oh, you don't want to try it?
Not really. We'll just avoid the. No, I stepped in one. Oh!
Oh, sorry, I didn't grab it in time. Apparently, that's my bad.
That was harsh.
I'm probably gonna die just from this shit. Yeah.
Poppy heal.
We don't have one. Wait, can I still? I could still heal you from here.
Maybe? I don't know. You're pretty far away.
I am.
Yeah, you got it. You're good.
I don't know about that.
As long as you got 1
things are on
HP.
cooldown. I'm gonna die. Yep.
No, I tried doing it from here. I don't think it did. Yeah, I don't think it did anything.
No, the well's too far back there. I say,
We could get Vomer in here as well.
Yeah, we can do that. Actually, I don't think we have to. We could just invite Vomer. Let's see.
If Vomer's up for it.
Wait, I don't see Vomer online. Vomer.
Oh yeah.
Swapping from their bank alt. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can port to Agartha and see if it kicks you guys out or not. I'm hoping it won't. I want to see if I can grab something from the vendor.
I was say it might not. I don't think it does. We're still here.
Not yet. Yep, we're still here. Unless there's a delay.
Be sure to get the wrapped present under this little tree over here.
Yeah, the one that gives you lore.
I already got that. I don't have anything over here.
So while we try to beat the original hell, not the hourly world boss hell, we try to beat the original hell here in Niflheim. We do have some other news, not exactly Secret World related, but in the Funcom arena. They announced that Conan Chop Chop will launch in early 2021, and this time, we really mean it, TM. The long wait for the 1 to 4 player hack and slash roguelike Conan Chop Chop is finally near its end. Early next year, we'll have you chopping your enemies to bits in a bigger and better world than first anticipated. So they have made it larger and a bigger scope than it was. It was originally scheduled for release in September 2019. Then it was Q1 2020. And after that, it was Q2, which, of course, in turn became later this year. But this time, they say they mean it for real, that it's actually going to launch in 2021. And I don't know whether to believe them or not. No, I do. I do. I think
I believe him, but I post up a Twitter response like, "You sure about that?"
Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure?
This would be the 3rd or 4th reschedule.
At least this would be at least the 4th.
I think the 3rd.
Oh, these agents are wrong.
Say 1, 2, 3, and then this would be the 4th. Yeah, because if you count the original, it'd be the 3rd reschedule, but the first, the fourth launch date announcement. This after a series of brilliant ideas have been implemented and a new bunch of cute and deadly mobs and traps have found their way to Hyboria. The development is nearly complete. Conan Chop Chop will release in early 2021, bigger and better than originally intended. If we had launched this year, there'd be half the number of cute pigs in the game, and you can't launch a Conan game without that, concludes Funcom's chief creative officer Joel Bylos. So then besides, the only crunch we want in our Conan game is the crunch of bones beneath our sandaled feet. Mighty Kingdom is, of course, out of Australia. And yeah, they didn't want crunch because companies forcing employees to go through crunch is turning more and more into an issue.
Yeah, we've seen that twice already, or several times, but lately, this past year, with a game that just came out not too long ago.
Following a resurgence of cutesy online co-op games, the scope of Conan Chop Chop has increased. The hack and slash, which supports both couch co-op and online co-op in PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, has been augmented with more random events, new traps, and vicious mini-bosses roaming the world of Conan Chimerian Barbarian. While the previous number of possible item combinations was a measly 14 trillion, it is now too high for the human brain to fathom, guaranteeing infinite replayability in a beautifully designed, procedurally generated world. Developed by Mighty Kingdom and published by Funcom, Hack and Slash Roguelite was cheekily announced on April 1st, 2019. Which everyone was like, this looks great, let's play this. And was perceived to be an April Fool's joke. It was then unveiled as a real game during E3, where press and influencers got the first hands-on preview. The game will release on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch.
Y'all ready for this?
This time for real.
Let's do it.
I went to the furthest one away.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm just following Jimmy.
I went to the furthest pillar.
But he's like, can I go even farther away?
Is there another pillar I could hide behind? Maybe somewhere down the hallway.
All right, keep going.
Oh.
She flinched!
He flinched.
She flinched the first try! That's what I went to Agartha to get, was the snowball thing. Yeah, we're probably not going to get this. We're going to have to deal with all the stacks on us. But at least Bomber's healing, so hopefully that should be fine. Look at all the copies standing out there.
I once more decided to go back again.
Next phase. I think this is probably technically doable with just 2 people, but one of them would have to be a healer.
Right, because staying healed the entire time.
Yeah, like
Clean slate was just not doing it.
It wasn't just enough.
no, Bomber! Why have you forsaken me?
Oh, how rude.
Wait, do you still
Yeah,
have clean slate?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to survive the stacks, though.
Oh wait, she went to the next phase.
Ish did.
Do you have can you take a health potion? Oh, I could wing. I have wings, and I have the wing signet, so I can do a shit ton of damage.
I've got my wings as well.
Yeah, but you can only wing it once, and I have the wing signet, so I'll do like 200k more, unless you have the wing signet maxed as well.
I do not have it as well.
In fact, hold on. Boom.
And gone.
Hey, look at that.
Wings!
Woo, good job, guys.
Got icy claws.
I got icy claws.
Yeah, because we made her flinch. First icy claws of the new event.
That's amazing. What do I get in the festive gift bag? I get
I got socks.
Hey, I got icy claws as well.
I got
Yeah,
a luminary bag.
As long as you make her flinch and then you kill her during that attempt that she flinched, everyone gets icy claws. That's how that works.
Hell's Attack hits you for 8,423 magical damage. Yeah, if you're not ready for it.
Well, yeah, so the only thing you could do there potentially is like hide, because when she does the wind and comes back, it's an aggro reset. So I have to re-grab her.
Mm-hmm.
So if she happens to see you first, there's not a damn thing I can do about it.
Okay, that's what happened that first time. Yeah, when she killed me, was I was just running towards her, and she was like, "Nope, you're dead, and I'll take care of him later."
Yep.
Good old hell. I will trade you the icy claws.
How dare you, sir?
You can throw one more onto the pile. Because I am currently wearing them. And I'm pretty sure this pair I got from you, so
That's conceivable. That's conceivable.
it quite is.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it before we started, but like I haven't done this post the new patch. Which literally changed everything.
Yeah.
You can no longer solo it.
It's doubtful. I would have to think about it more. Like, for one, I wonder if Living Flame works in here. You know?
Because it's not technically supposed to work on bosses.
Well, it's not technically supposed to work in dungeons, but it does, I think, like in story mode dungeons. And it works in the raid, I think, on both story mode and E1.
But as we talked about that's maybe not intentional.
It might not be intentional, that's true. But which is what I'm saying. It might not have been tested in Niflheim. Like, it could work here, potentially. So if Living Flame worked here, I could probably solo it. But I need more ingredients now. I technically have another summoning set, but if I use that, I don't have a set anymore.
Vollmer said
I keep
be
one
summoned
set.
in here.
I keep one set because I have them in order, right? So as long as I keep the base set, it just adds to the number, and then whenever I go summon, I know exactly what to do. So I don't like going down to 0 summonings left, because then I have to refigure out the order. I literally store them in the mission item bag in the order that I click. You know what I mean? Like here, 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 and like that, I think. Something like that. The one that sucks the most is the fingernails.
Yes.
Because it does, so you get a hand, which you like deconstruct into 5 fingernails. So that's nice in the sense you only have to get one of them. But they know that, and its drop rate is like that much worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Its drop rate is like 20% less than any other one, but because it's 20% less, or it drops 1 out of every 5 times instead, It feels like it never drops. Yeah.
You can get some long streaks. You can get some long streaks of never getting it. Bomber's got like 2 hands right now. Yeah. Well, then you can clap.
Yay!
Oh.
That's too much.
Yay!
The shit is that? Oh, his little hands.
They're tiny hands. What?
I couldn't see that from the other angle.
He came prepared.
Yeah, that's
Prepared.
that's really odd. I'm not sure what to make of that, to be perfect. Put them on a cat.
Put them under a cat's paw. A cat's paws, right? And then they have hands. And you can take pictures of them. It goes viral.
Do something like this, like,
Oh, you can do
Too much.
you can do, this is my strong hand.
this is my. That's hold my strong hand.
Would that be classed as a normal clap or a mini clap? Yay!
Do a whole stream with those tiny, tiny hands and say nothing on it as if they're tiny. But hey, guys.
Like it's something up to your hands. You're like, what are you talking about? Nothing's up with my hands.
What would be pretty great is if you also had like a, people do like a second cam on like their keyboard or their controller, right?
Oh, yeah.
That? And so you do one of those, and then just have your little tiny hands trying to use the controller or something, or trying to use the keyboard.
Have it be just a looping video.
No, I mean really do it. I'd be like, I'm gonna go forwards. No, it's not working.
Hold on.
Be like, go.
I gotta move my mouse.
WASD. You have to use your entire hand to hit the W, the entire hand to hit the A.
Slap.
Oh, that would be great. That would be awesome.
What would the what would the Lava Game Champion achievement be for that?
I mean, I could do it, but it would be pretty silly. No question, I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you would call that.
I don't even know.
But yeah, I could do that. Lava Game is mostly about like knowing the route and knowing how the game functions on almost like a mechanical level, right? Like as far as like how the desync works, when it's going to think you've touched the ground when you really haven't, that sort of thing. And I'm sort of like hedging your movement bets around that. And also, I like at this point, I literally know more or less like the pixel range to stand on in order to like jump to a certain thing and not like under or overshoot. It's like along the route. Like that's why I could do it on like a horse mount, I think I did the horse one at like 3 a.m. after a shot of vodka or something. It took a little while. The shot of vodka helped. I got it, I think, in a couple of tries after I took the shot, actually. It seemed to improve. Because it's really hard to tell where your position is when you're on the horse mount, right?
Right, yeah.
Because like where is your real person's feet? Like, because the horse's back legs can touch the ground and it doesn't break. That's not you touching the ground. it's not until essentially like the invisible center of you like touches the ground, right? That breaks. So I've gotten to know like how that stuff works really well. So I'm pretty sure I could do that on any number of weird things, including the tiny hands. I'm sure I could do it.
If nothing else, we're just here to give you ideas. That's really.
But yeah, I don't know. Oh, speaking of, I've already 100%ed Kingsmith on my new character, and I'm on my way. I'm like, I think probably 3/4 of the way through Savage Coast.
And this is a character where you're only playing with just the offhand weapon.
Just offhand, and it's elemental.
And it's elemental, right?
Yeah. Like right now, it's actually not very difficult. I rarely am running into problems because I can pretty much kill stuff before I run out of energy. Living Flame is it like what's weird too is I didn't even really consider Living Flame when I was thinking about the run. I mean, obviously it's super helpful.
Because it takes.
Yeah, I was more thinking of the fact that like I'm never gonna overheat, and also I'm never gonna get like heat damage because I'm never gonna be able to spam that much. I'm gonna run out of energy, and then it's gonna regen so slowly because it's offhand only.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm literally it's not possible for me to overheat. So I thought that would be interesting. And then it was only after I already made it that I was like, oh, right, Living Flame is going to probably help a lot. If for no other reason than I have to stand there and wait for my energy to regen for like a stupid amount of time. And at least for the Living Flame, they're hitting him instead of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's useful. I will, like I've said on stream before, like right now, I seem pretty, because I'm 100% of the game, means I'm over leveled for everything I'm doing. You look so zen right now. If you 100% a zone before moving on to the next one, you severely over level the zone you walk into.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because you've done so many missions. You've gotten so many gear bags. Like when you 100% Kingsmith and go into Savage Coast, none of it's difficult. Because you're that far ahead, like XP wise, gear wise, etc. I do anticipate problems somewhere around Egypt. Right, I expect it to be pretty smooth sailing until maybe like City of the Sun God. I think that's where it'll start to get like more problematic because I'm not going to be able to.
No, so there is going to be an increased difficulty.
Yeah,
scale.
at some point, like the lines go like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like it's going to be like okay. At some point, you stop overgearing it so much. Like their health pools are bigger.
And B, you're gonna start feeling the effect of not actually having the other weapon there. Maybe
I'm gonna start feeling it. Well, even before that, I'm gonna start feeling the effect of the fact that I can't kill them before I run out of energy, which means then I'm gonna stand around, right?
and just look pretty. Yeah,
I have to stand around while I wait for the energy to regen at half the speed of the main weapon, and I have no basics. So once I'm out of energy, that's it. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
The most I can do is use a gadget, like that's it. So I anticipate the end of Egypt. I really think the end of Egypt is going to probably where I really feel it. If for some reason not, then definitely Transylvania, right? Because Transylvania things are like level 40, 48, 46, something like that. Like I'm going to start to really feel the fact that I'm not over leveling these things, and it's going to take a while.
I would say it could be, of course, whenever you do one of these runs, the real test is Akhenaten.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Egypt. I think maybe even before him in City of the Sun God, but definitely Akhenaten. I think is going to be interesting because he has that enrage feature, right?
Yeah. So if you don't beat him in a certain amount of time,
somehow have max energy. If I somehow massage the timeline correctly and don't push his HP threshold too soon and
Mhm.
make sure I have full energy when he spasms, I still have to kill him before his timer goes up.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to wait for my energy to regen. I'll run out of time. So I'll need to start that segment with like full energy and then be able to actually kill him.
I mean, you did still beat him with 1 IP, but that was really with both energy pools. So
It was both energy pools and like max. Well, I don't know if it was max, but like a ton of capstones, ton of capstones and passives.
mhm.
Like, well, that was one of the things about 1 IP Man is he did I think he did the anniversary.
And the anniversary
So-
netted you so much experience.
So much XP, and I did it like religiously. So, yeah, I think a lot of stuff was a lot easier than you would think it would be. The dude to the end of Johnny Endless Night, Beaumont. I don't really think Beaumont's going to be a challenge, as all he really needs is an impair to keep him from healing. I could be wrong, but I like essentially as long as you impair his cellular reconstruction, you can do that fight forever. Or if you don't impair it and manage to stay alive, you can do that fight forever. Like I did that on my pacifist character. I was in that fucking fight for like an hour and a half without killing him. There's not an enrage timer. So I don't think Beaumont is gonna be
I forgot about that character of yours.
the pacifist one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Beaumont's gonna be the problem because I have it impair and I can just impair his regen.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it takes a little while, I don't really think it doesn't have a time limit. Akhenaten has a timed phase. That's really where stuff's gonna be a problem. And then probably I imagine Tokyo. I think Tokyo is going to be like, or if nothing else, Orochi Tower is going to be probably a little bit daunting.
Yeah.
A little rough.
Yeah. Although
Considering
from
some of
my
the bosses in the middle of those rooms are pretty
from my
hard.
Marathon Man run, like you can speed run a fair number of those levels. Like I'm the Marathon Man guy. I was literally running through past every single guy, like keeping sprint on. I just run through the whole floor and get to the end to unlock the door to the beginning, right?
Right.
Is it
Yeah.
around? As long as I can unlock the door before they kill me, then I die on purpose and just go back through the door and just go to the end and literally skip the whole fucking floor. You can do that on a lot of floors if you know what you're doing and you're careful and maybe a little RNG luck. You can essentially skip all the ads in a fair number of floors that way. In fact, I'm gonna go hunt some Krampi. I am curious now. I want to do that again, but with Living Flame.
Well, Living Flame does, and actually, while we were in there, Vomer did summon Living Flame.
Yeah, I mean he can be summoned in there. You can summon him in a dungeon too. He just doesn't actually taunt. He doesn't act as a tank.
Actually, now that I think about it, I do have a character that I am leveling, a dragon that I'm leveling, and I did bring in Living Flame, and it did taunt Krampus.
The middle guy?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
It did taunt him. Of course, it didn't last long because my character, like I said, was only level 17 or 16 when I did it. So he would like turn and be like, "What is this?" Slap, and it would be gone.
It is gone. That's what it is.
It's like, ooh. It's like it did not last long, but
Krampus. Wherefore art thou, Krampus? I found one. I'm hunting for Krampus. Or are you re-entering? Wait, why are you re-entering?
oh, I don't know. I just met up on Ember.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm still
okay.
in there.
Ember's still the instance.
Well, I got Krampus rockets. That's not what I wanted.
I was enjoying the
Sadly-
holiday music that's going on right now.
Okay, so we do have some other news. This one's a little out
Wait,
there.
is it the one I put in about the?
Yes, comparing the
Awesome.
penises of Cyberpunk 27 and Conan Exiles. For some reason, Funcom posted that they think they officially won the biggest dick measuring
No,
contest in the
I
game.
believe there's a link to an article. Like they didn't say that unilaterally. There was an article. It was like a
Yes.
like a piece of
It's
PC
gamer.
Gamer.
tucked away in Cyberpunk's 2077's character customization menu are several options that allow you to sculpt your very own cybercock or digivag. Two words I was not expecting to say tonight.
No one expects. What was it again?
But just like Conan Exiles, you can choose the size, if you will.
Yeah, but I think it's options and not a slider, and that's why
Yes.
Exiles wins,
But Exiles wins because there is a slider that goes along with it. Yes.
as opposed to just like a couple of pre-made options.
Mm-hmm.
We want fully custom sliders.
Apparently, there was a complaint on Reddit for Cyberpunk because the smallest you could make it was 5 inches or something.
Okay.
Whereas on Conan Exiles, it's a slider, and you can make it as
You
small
need
as
that bad boy.
you can make it as small as you want. No limitations. I just thought that was pretty funny that someone actually was like, "What the shit is this? I can't make it 3 inches."
I can't right. Be like you ever wants to go big, but no. Let's see if you went the other direction too. See if you have all bases covered.
Apparently, they did not.
No.
And at least someone was unhappy. I don't think it was a lot of people, to be perfectly honest. I just think it was funny that someone. Although I will say, I've seen more than a few Conan Exiles like streams or screens or something that were like essentially no, like null penis, like as small as possible. For whatever reason, that was a thing that people were liking to do.
It's a
You just don't want
method.
it flopping around. Maybe it's distracting.
Oh yeah, someone said something about the ability. The Conan Exiles was great because it had the ability to leave dong trails in the sand or something. It's like, huh? I don't think I ever tried to do that.
Oh God,
Okay.
why?
They got to reinstall.
Now
trying
I'm
to find out.
interested. Now I'm curious if that actually happens. Yes, you could.
Okay, well, now is the
Even in the snow. Wow. Were they yellow trails? Were the trails yellow?
Make dong angels.
with the snow that we have right now. That is not a good prospect. Conan Exiles right now, and this is before the Steam sale, so keep this in mind. But Conan Exiles right now, it's at its historically lowest price. You can currently pick it up at greenmangaming.com for $10.92, which is 73% off.
That's really good.
And activates on Steam. And Green Man Gaming is one of those, like, they sell products that release on other platforms, but it's a legit one. Green Man Gaming is a legit one.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about getting a bad key or something.
Bad key or stolen keys or what have you, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a site that does ethically source their keys.
Oh, if you guys are interested in the hourly boss, it's up.
Ooh.
Okay.
I just looked at the time. I was like, oh, the time is now.
I was like, but this is before the Steam Winter Sale starts, which I believe should be starting
Soon.
soon.
One would think.
One would think.
Is it not already started? Was it not?
That's Epic. The Epic
Epic's
Game
just
Store
started,
has
yeah.
their sale going. And you can get free games starting right now.
Every day until the end of the year.
Yep. I think right now is City Skylines, if you haven't.
Now, Conan
Okay,
Exiles was going to be one of the ones that they were giving away for free, and then they pulled that at the last moment.
Like within the last hour.
Yeah.
How it was going to go.
Like right before I went up, they were like, nope, we're not doing Conan Exiles.
Psych.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah, so don't know if it'll make its way to this one as well, as part of their 15. You never know. Because Epic does tend to give away pretty good games during their during these events.
Yeah. Everybody loves to complain about Epic Games, which, yeah, it's perfectly reasonable, but it's like, hey, you're getting a $40 to $50 game for free.
I just calculated it not too long ago, and because I have spent some. Oh no! Why heck? I was kicking my butt there for a second.
Phoenix says last year we got over 200 pounds worth of games for free. Yeah, like I think I saw a game. I haven't played it yet. Oh, my game crashed.
But no, I calculated it out, and I spent, I think, $30 total at the Epic Store. I got 3 games for that $30, but I have 142 games that were free from them.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the host, Dark Griffin. How you do?
Welcome.
So yeah,
Dark
so the sheer amount of
know what
games that
Epic
Epic
Games
gives you
is?
for free is astronomical.
Oh, I got Remnant. That's what I got Remnant from the Ashes. I still haven't played it, but I picked it up for free. Cause wait, $0? Okay.
Yes, and now it's
Yes,
City
please.
Skylines, and there are a number of, if you haven't gotten them yet, it's City Skylines, and then you can pick up a couple of the expansions to City Skylines for free as well.
Oh, really? Oh, I have to look into that.
Yeah, it's part of it go under like the more section or something.
And also, you can get a $10 coupon, I believe, that you can use on any of the games that are $14.99 and up.
Mm-hmm. That makes stuff like Far Cry 5, $5, GTA 5, $5, etc. But not what you call a Mutant Year Zero. Mutant Year Zero was already under 15, so that's excluded.
Don't worry about Vollmer.
I'm hunting Crampi.
And we're fighting hell in Niflheim, Agartha style.
Yeah, Remnant
I
is
saw
an
that,
epic game.
yeah.
Okay.
It's Conan Exiles, right? It's currently 73% off. It's currently $10.92 on Green Man Gaming. But who knows what it'll be when it comes out, when Steam finally has their sale. My guess is comparative, if not even slightly better than that.
Well, it depends because we've seen it with other games where they're on sale in one store but not everywhere else.
True.
And it rotates to the different stores.
It's true, but I think Conan Exiles at this point has reached a point where they're trying to sell the base game because of just how many expansions they have. So they'll sell you the base game for much, much cheaper and then sell you the expansions, you know. Basically use the base game as a gateway for you to buy the expansions.
It's a gateway drug.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they hook you.
How they get you. Our hell is almost defeated.
Oh man, first Krampus in Shadowy Forest dropped me a severed hand.
Nice.
Very first one. I just need a drop from Carpathian Fangs, and then we potentially try again.
Do it again. Oh, Vommer has full sets. We can do it. We can try it again whenever we want.
Yay!
I mean, I
Sorry,
have
fill up my
full
inventory
set.
again.
I have a full set. I just wanted more, more than one set. That's all.
Extra. Right. Oof.
When they die, they're all like. I literally hate seeing the blue bags drop, like so much from Krampus, because they don't give me anything I don't already have, and it means it's not the item. Here, Krampus, Krampus, Krampus. Wow, Carpathian's Fangs is being a dick. It's payback for that severed hand dropping right away.
Dave Vommer and I are taking on the Krampus currently in this instance, and Living Flame held up for a couple of seconds. Took a couple of hits.
Farmer says they're in the half heal build.
I'd say we have this handily. I got a second mischievous tuft.
I'll say.
Don't know how many mischievous tufts I need for the
two max. I don't even know if you need two, but you don't need more than two for sure.
Yeah, and now I have two. Got two in the same night. Pretty sure I had them before too, but that's okay. So we do have some more news, of course. Jimmy, you posted that Funcom posted on their Twitter. They said, from all of us here at Funcom and from the unknown Ducks, Arconans, Zoe, Shane, and Rose, we wish you a very happy holiday season. 2021 will be a great year, and we have a lot of exciting things to share with you. Thanks for being part of our community. And you said that there's some theories about this picture that they posted.
Everyone, get your tinfoil hats ready. Here we go.
Engage tinfoil hats. I'm just pointing out they all appear to be on like a Zoom call.
Mm-hmm.
but 3 of the games are muted. And the 3 games are Conan Chop Shop, Junior Zero, and Secret World.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying, maybe we know Conan Chop Shop then like same day announced they're going to be releasing in 2021, right? They've been working on stuff. They're going to release something. Maybe the muted thing means they're quiet because they're, working on something that's going to come out.
They're quiet because they can't say what they're going to be releasing.
Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Into the interweb conspiracy theory area.
Because in the upper left, it's Metal Hellsinger. That's the title that they are currently pushing, or is currently in development. Right. Middle top is Mutant Year Zero, which had one expansion so far, but is kind of a property that I think that they want to possibly do more with.
Well, if you remember too, there was supposed to be a co-op game based on that IP that got sidelined for Dune.
Which Dune is not on this list either, I don't think.
Because Dune doesn't exist.
That doesn't really exist yet.
So that wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, upper right, Conan Chop Chop, right, which they just announced was going to for the start of 2021. It's now their fourth time pushing it forward, but they say for real this time it's going to be early 2021, probably January or February. Middle left. What is middle left? Is that Longest Journey? Or is that the...
I think so. It's got to be the Longest Journey.
I think so. Or...
Then you have Conan Exiles.
Middle is Conan Exiles. Yeah. Middle right is...
it's got to be
Moons of Madness.
Yeah, Moons of Madness. Yep.
Then you just have Happy Holidays down into the left, Funcom down into the right, and then middle center is Secret World, or bottom center is Secret World.
Yeah, I mean, it could be random, right? The muted. It just seems weird that they randomly have 3 of the pictures with the muted mic.
Yeah, and one of them just happens to be Secret World. They may have just done that to screw with us, you know. They're like, Secret World fans, they're gonna go crazy.
Puzzlewell, which one's Zoe? Yeah, the other one's Moons, because that's the spacesuit and the tentacle.
Yeah. Zoe from Longest Journey.
Yeah, I was looking it up. I think.
Yeah. I'll say because the one from Secret World, that's Rose.
Yeah.
We know her name.
No, I knew you said Zoe. I was making sure the game was correct.
No, it's probably whatever the latest one from the Longest Journey is. I don't know what the latest title is. Yes, we're putting on our tinfoil hats for that one.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, something that occurred.
To me. And 2 other things we noticed. One is that Tencent, who is now the parent company of Funcom, is set to acquire Leiyu for $1.5 billion. Leiyu is the parent company of Digital Extremes, who does Warframe. Tencent will pay $1.5 billion for Leiyu, who owns Warframe developers Digital Extremes, UK work-for-hire studio Splash Damage, and publisher Athlon Games. Athlon is currently working on the Lord of the Rings MMO with Amazon,
which
that
leads...
ties into our other piece of news. And I poked him, our favorite Scrivenomancer, posted not too long ago. He said work gear assembled, and posted a picture of a couple of monitors with a Nazgul on them, a game controller, and The Dark Powers of Tolkien by David Day. So it is quite possible. And I didn't get confirmation. I did poke him and I say, what is this? What is this?
What's this?
What's this?
What's this? What's this and this and this?
And he gave me a, just wait and see. So no confirmation, but it appears to be that Scriv is quite possibly working on the Lord of the Rings MMO for Amazon. Which, if they're pulling him to do writing for that, that's phenomenal. That's excellent.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine the combination of those two, really.
It'd be pretty epic.
Tolkien is so it's so, I don't want to say structured, but it's so not necessarily
complex.
hard. I don't.
It's complex.
You don't see too much tentacles in Lord of the Rings. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
You don't see them yet.
You don't see them yet. Yes, that's the key.
Yeah, this is a revisioning.
Well, this would be, as far as I know, the Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO is going to basically be in a separate time period than the Journey of the Ring.
Okay.
Now, it's not really going to be a Lord of the Rings. That's what the current MMO that is by Standing Stone Games is about. That's, you follow the path of the ring bearers as they go and do what they did in the Lord of the Rings series, or in the books. But if the MMO, or if the TV show, that I believe it's also being produced by Amazon.
Yep. Which is probably going to be very TVMA.
Tries to go.
But it's set in a time period well before, like an age before, the events in the War of the Ring. So, and it's a time period that they can basically do a lot more with because it's not as written down, I guess. But there's still some major characters in there that they're probably going to feature. And I think the Lord of the Rings MMO that Amazon is producing is based in that time period to kind of coincide with the TV show. Transmedia synergy, if you will.
Are you kidding me? It
What just happened? What was that?
I got insta-killed. It's all right. We'll just do it again.
You're not the only one that got insta-killed.
I gotta change slots or something. I tried to cast Living Flame, but it just didn't work. Like, it just straight up didn't work.
I saw you die, and the first thing I did was I ran behind a pillar.
That's what I was doing too. All of a sudden, I got targeted. I'm like, oh, and let me break line of sight. Nope.
Valmer, do you have shields?
That's pretty great. Oh, we're trying hard mode again. Okay.
There we go. Okay. Try to engage like this. It does not seem to care about my Living Flame at all.
No. Your Living Flame can't take aggro.
On the plus side, the healing seems to be working.
What? Oh, I was on the wrong side. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
She didn't flinch. God damn it. Well, I know not to bring Living Flame.
Just because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's also part of our conspiracy talk today. Is that Tencent buys Leiyu, who owns among other things Athlon. Athlon is currently working on the Lord of the Rings MMO, and our favorite Scrotomancer teased that he is doing research into Lord of the Rings and the spooky side of the Tolkien world.
And that is a deep dive for anyone who's even thinking about that world.
Mm-hmm. I would say that combination is it's peanut butter and chocolate, really. You got Scriptomancer in my Lotro.
I literally am just thinking about the Family Guy origin story of Reese's peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter in my chocolate.
I think it's Family Guy. Is it Family Guy or is it American Dad? I want to.
One of those two.
There's a car wreck and the two guys
it's,
like go through their
Family Guy.
windshields, and goes in, and then Officer Reese shows up on the scene. That's pretty great.
He dips his finger. He's like, that's good.
Doesn't he like kill them too or something?
I'm sure the Family Guy thinking that happened.
Hey, we all got together this time.
Why is Palmer dying? Palmer stopped standing out in the wind.
He's not. He's like right behind the pillar.
Showing Vomer's fortitude.
Okay, get on the right sides.
No, I wasn't on the. Ah!
Wow.
All right.
Do either of you have effects UI?
I started on the right side.
Yeah, you're. So you guys need to get a lot closer.
Yeah, because it's much easier to circle.
Yeah, you can change sides really quickly if you're towards the center because they're only like a couple inches away. When you run out, you now have to traverse like this huge arc.
This huge path, yeah.
Yeah. You want to stay in the very center, like hug her, and then just make sure you stay on the right side of the color.
You want to be up on her leg like a Texas bloodhound.
Sure.
Well, it depends on which side you want.
I guess. Okay.
Aw, she didn't flinch there at all. All right, last phase.
Who can do it? I don't know where Ember went. Oh, there he is.
I was right here the whole time.
Like
the footprints in the sand. Ember was there the whole time.
He was carrying. That's when Ember was carrying me.
Yes. Carrying you back to the animal well.
Yep.
It's very, very kind. Very kind.
Okay. I want her to spin. Okay, on death side. No, she didn't. Oh shit, she didn't flinch.
No.
You can do it.
This is all you. This is all you, Vollmer. You just gotta heal me until she flinches. Oh no!
Whoa!
That's how you
Oh!
farm your icy claws, though. Oh. Ooh,
Yeah, that
okay.
that
Did
was.
Yeah.
Did not work.
I mean, I could go more tank though. That was 80 DPS, 20 tank. I can go tankier.
So I told you that build wouldn't work.
The build works fine. What doesn't work is two people dying every time that she spins in the circle.
Two-ton waffle, our build expert.
By the way, I don't remember what you guys said. Do either of you have effects UI?
No,
No.
No.
Okay.
that is a mod that's.
They just let you track the things easier. Yeah. So like, for me, when that thing happens, you know, you get the little face above your head.
Yeah.
You have to figure out whether it's black or white, and then which side to stand on.
Yeah.
So the mod, like, I can see the name of the cast, and so it'll say like light or dark or whatever, in like big block letters on top of my screen. So I know
Go
which one
here.
to go.
Yeah.
Because admittedly, they can be a little tough to see. Because one face is black on white and one face is white on black. So it can be tricky to figure out which side you're supposed to be on.
But I think it's supposed to be whatever the swirliness behind the thing is. That's what side you're supposed to be.
No.
No? Wait a minute.
I think that's why you're dying.
It could be.
It's the color of the face. If the face is white and has like a blackish background, you need to be in the white side. If the face is black and has like a whitish background, you need to be in the black side. You want to match the face's color, not the background color.
Not the background. Wait a minute. That could be why.
Ballber's like, no.
I was like, get out. You're done.
Good day, sir.
I said good day.
Here we go. Wow. Okay.
What? What's going What?
You were wrong. My background was light, and I was on the light side.
I think you were. I think you didn't keep up with the rotation.
I thought I did.
Uh,
I'm on light.
I didn't die.
Ugh.
I got you, Jimmy. I got your back.
Barbara says they were distracting seeing me die. Okay. It's fair. It's fair. I'll allow it.
Oh yeah, we're definitely dead.
No, we got this.
I didn't realize Bomber died. Oh, we're fucked.
Here, have some healing.
I don't know why I can't get this for some reason. I remember doing this fight so many times back in Secret World. Like by the end of Secret World, I could solo this fight.
You also
on the nightmare level. It's been so long.
Well healing doesn't work anymore, to my knowledge. I'm not sure if that's true, Vollmer, but this well is too far. Well healing does have like a distance limit. Like, so that well is like the back of a football field. It was never going to work anyways.
Right. If the well was like right here, it might work.
If you stand outside the screen, you can probably heal. But even then, I would have to be like within range. And I think it also only works on certain abilities. Like only certain abilities actually will do it for whatever reason. So fewer of them can. Yeah.
Oh, Puzzle Well, yes. Completely different from Lord of the Rings Online, yes.
Well, that's not good.
Oh no, bummer.
Yeah, that's
Well-
heal aggro. I will try. You know what? I'll hit her with Mjolnir when I run in. I literally hadn't even gotten to her because I'm melee to actually hit her yet, and she already was like, "Oh, I see you healing. Well, let me kill you."
And I know this because I'm actually a fairly like Lotro is another one of the
Holy
MMOs that I do
shit.
play. What happened?
She just wrecked me. Like,
What
should
the hell?
I have waited for more shields? Is that what the problem was?
Were you getting greedy?
I saw a shield on me and I ran in, but maybe I needed to wait. I don't know. I don't know.
On a one-horse open sleigh.
Oh, okay. I can wait. It's fine.
They're nice and tasty.
Yeah, that seems better already.
God dang it!
Wow.
Yeah. Now I'm like, now I see the phase and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. What am I doing?
You gotta look at the floor.
The floor, you want the face? The floor, the face?
And you can look at both at the same time. They're both on your screen at the same time.
I feel like I'm like left equals light, right equals dark. Okay. I'm psyching myself out now because of it. I'm like,
Alright, so
what do I
righty,
do?
tighty,
What do I
lefty,
do?
loosey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which side I'm on.
It's bad. We beat this earlier. We can do it.
Is your camera maybe not zoomed out enough?
Yeah, I think that's the reason why.
Oh, it is certainly not. Yeah.
Yeah, I would zoom your camera out all the way. It helps see the circle better.
Yeah, because when you're up close to her, you can't see. It's all kind of blends in. I mean, it's a pro move.
What's the pro move?
Two-ton waffle gaming pro.
Dying in the circle's a pro move, or I don't understand. Oh, look, I got sprint back. Woo! For some reason, this doesn't count as combat.
That's weird.
Or at least for a second it didn't, which is why I got sprint back.
We are awful.
We can just try again.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about us. We're fine.
Yeah, we're just trying to, carry you guys, but,
Oh no.
Yeah, I lost a bit of health there because I was standing on the wrong side while trying to throw the snowball. Bomber, you let me die. You let me die. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't attacking. That's how I get some of my own heals, but still. No, I realize I'm not tanking, and that's obviously part of the issue. Like, I'm not tanking at all, which is actually kind of impressive. Like, I'm 70-30 with like no tank lifts, like no tank gear at all. But we can certainly kill it. I'm just trying to get it to flinch.
Too bad Vommer just can't be a filth bird while we do this.
All right.
Get here. There you go.
Yep. I was going the correct way.
Sure.
I mean,
Crap! I didn't want to go to phase yet. I wanna flinch, make her flinch. It's all right. We can kill these, and then we won't. She flinched. All right, this is it.
Nice.
Burner.
Yeah, she's glancing. See?
All right, phase. We can't kill all these. Don't worry about it. We'll just have stacks.
My pet's running around.
I see that.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Where you going?
Good boy. You're the bestest boy.
No, Ember.
That's what you call a 1-2 punch right there.
Oh, I did that wrong. Of course I did. So mad at myself.
Now, you can get all of my strategy guides and everything up in my book.
All right, Vollmer,
That's
you need
why
to
it's-
hide behind a pillar before she comes back, so make sure that you don't get killed.
Learn
That's
all
why I have
your
the title.
learn all
Pro
the
gamer.
elite strats.
See, it
Tight.
says right there.
Pro gamer.
She's coming back in 3, 2, 1. Now.
Get her. Get her.
Get him. Get him.
So don't forget the camera view.
Yes! Woohoo!
See, folks, this is what happens when you learn from the best.
Yay!
Yay.
You did it. You did it. You did it.
Icy claws.
Hooray.
I mean, you guys were there a little bit longer that time. I think because she didn't spin in the first phase. To be honest, she didn't spin. She didn't spin in the first
she
phase.
did. I did survive one spin.
I think she's no wait. Didn't she spin in the second phase?
She spun in the second phase too. Yes.
Oh, she did.
There was a spin in both phases.
I thought we pushed in the first phase without a spin at all. I was sworn we didn't have a spin in the first phase.
No, the first one is she started and then she flinched with the snowball.
No, that was a
Second one,
different try.
Oh,
She flinched after you guys were dead on this one, or after one of you was dead at least.
Yeah, I at least survived until the flinch.
Yeah, I think Ember. I think you died like during the spin of when I made her flinch. I'm pretty sure she flinched like towards the end. That's why I was like, ah, shit, like this is gonna not work. And then she flinched, and I was like, yes, killable.
oh.
But we did like what 5 tries or something. So I know at least one of the tries you guys made it longer. I thought it was this try because she didn't spin. We just pushed her health so fast in the first phase that she never got a chance to spin.
That was only slightly embarrassing. That's all. We beat her earlier. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know why. For some reason, my brain is it's mush.
Well, like I said, like that's another reason I have Effects UI, right? Just because I don't have to rely on the face.
Right.
It just says light, dark, and then I'm just looking at the floor. Now, admittedly, the lightish part, especially depending on your viewpoint, like your angle, because this shit is like kind of blue, glowy, right?
Yeah, that's
and
the thing. Is when
Lightish
you're going...
is kind of like a similar color to that, so that can be hard to see.
But does it always start on the same side though?
Yeah, but then she can rotate one way or the other, and then you have to stay with your color. That's the tricky part, or what for most people's tricky part.
Left side as well. The other one. Thanks, Walmer.
See, there's 2 sides. You see, that's how this works.
Well, she's saying the dark one has the bones, skeleton bones, and the right one doesn't. Or
We all are, Vommer.
the left one doesn't. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, this
like
one's got
Ember. If you come over here, so the stream can see, like this side is like the skull. You see the skull.
Oh, get my shim out of there.
Yeah.
There we go.
And this side's like regular. So this side's dark. This side's light.
Well,
so
death.
it does that giant
Glow
circle
down here.
cut in half, but then she spins, and sometimes she spins left and sometimes she spins right. You have to look at the icon and make sure you get on the right color side first, and then make sure you stay in that color side when it spins. That's all. The real
Again,
tricky
all this is
part,
in my book.
the real tricky part is what I'm doing that none of you guys were doing, which is throwing a snowball during the spin.
Listen, if I could survive long enough, I was focusing on surviving first. Snowball was secondary.
So the tricky part with the snowball is that you essentially need to try and be at the very edge of the leading edge of it and start casting so that as it spins, right, it's your correct color is kind of sweeping over you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're dark side, right, and it's gonna go this way.
We have cookies.
If it's dark side and it's gonna go this way, and you're like right on the edge, you start casting and it's gonna sweep the dark side over you as you cast. And as you finish casting, like the light side might nick you, but you can get back in your color, hopefully. Whereas if it's going the other way, if it's rotating away from you, then what you have to do is essentially take a nice little dodge roll through the opposite color side and hurt yourself a little bit, so you end up on the leading edge and then start casting the snowball. Because you can't be casting the snowball in the opposite color, you will die.
I say Ember's joking about having guides, but the truth is that Vommer actually does have guides. But Vommer actually does through TSWDB. there are guides to this fight. They say I do have proper descriptions for this in my up-and-coming guide for feeding hunger with famine. So, yes.
Wait, so up and coming guide, is it there now or will it be there soon? Inquiring minds want to know. The SWL version is coming very soon. Is there a TSW version? Because it should be mostly
It should be pretty much the same. I'd imagine at least the fights, or at least the mechanics, are fundamentally the same.
Winter holidays. Let's see. So there is a guide in the Legacy one, but it doesn't have much on mechanics. Yeah, I wasn't saying it wasn't worth you doing a new one. That's not what I was trying to get at. I was just curious. Okay, here it is. I found it. Let's see. Has the summoning pieces. It has where to put the summoning pieces. And it has... Oh, that's pretty much it. It doesn't have the mechanics at all. Okay.
Bomber says they didn't write the old version, so therefore it is essentially useless. Just completely worthless.
It's just a foundation.
We said it didn't include much on mechanics, so I was trying to figure out what much meant, and it meant they didn't include anything on mechanics. I'm just curious.
Not a single thing.
I hadn't looked at it in a while. Yeah, they have the summoning.
We don't need that.
Mechanics? We don't need no stinking mechanics, right? Put the class in the same classification as badges.
It's true. All it says is, unlike her son Krampus, hell is no pushover. Her fight has multiple mechanics to be aware of. That's it.
So you should probably become aware of them.
Just letting you know,
Thanks, Captain.
you should probably be aware of these mechanics. They are important.
Bomber, why are you coughing at me? I'm gonna maintain a 6-foot distance. There we go. Plus, I have my buddy mask, and on top of that, I have my other.
Buddy mask is pretty good, and then you've got an alien on the face on top of that.
Yeah, alien facehugger.
Yeah, that thing is cool looking. Have you looked close at it? I'm just looking close at it now. It's got like tribal kind of like blue ice paint on it. Yeah, it's pretty horrifyingly awesome.
And yet your nose is sticking right out of it.
Yeah, if you get it lined up in the center, it looks okay. If you're off to one side, sometimes it looks a little weird. Or like when my guy turns his head, it kind of shifts around. But yeah, it's got like the paint, like little triangles and dots and stuff. It's pretty sweet. That was my drop tonight. I think this is a cool like rabbit winter god outfit.
It all works. It all works together.
Hey, do we want to raffle off my Santa's little helper outfit?
We can.
If anyone's interested.
Oh, I missed a couple of things in chat. You do encounter tentacles. Yes, the Watcher in the water outside Moria. That is true. That is true. That is a tentacled beast. Maybe Vommer says maybe it'll be Silmarillion related. Most likely, almost certainly. Or quite possibly, we might see the time of Isildur. Is my guess.
You're a seal door.
No,
don't know.
you are.
It's my guess.
No,
It's my
you
guess
are.
anyway. And it's a terrible guess because I don't know my Lord of the Rings ages as well as some other scholars do.
Wait, why is the screen white? What happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, the raffle. Okay. I was very confused. All right, guys. If anyone would like to join the giveaway, someone join the giveaway. Want to give the giveaway?
I'm not sure anyone's going
For the
to.
love of God.
Nobody's watching.
No, I think the people are watching, or at the very least, they're lurking.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
But no one wants it, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. If no one enters, I'll just give it away in Agartha. In 66 seconds.
That's why we should have put a giveaway, like exclamation point giveaway in the title. Say, oh,
There you
you're
go.
giving stuff away.
Should do
I
that
want
every
free stuff.
stream. I always have shit to give away.
Oh yeah, we could go with stuff to give away. Just not as nice as always sometimes. Like, what are you giving away now? I got 5
some
Christmas trees.
gloves.
Yeah, right.
No. So we only do stuff every like 2 weeks. I can give away decent stuff for like a long time.
True.
I'm pretty sure I still have an evil laugh emote in my bank, just sitting there.
Nothing.
All right, I'm giving it away in Agartha.
Hmm.
You guys had your chance. You screwed it up. Good
That's
going.
okay. That's okay. It happens.
It hasn't. It's never happened before.
Well, it's also coming up to midnight.
Yeah.
It's a week before Christmas. Throughout the house.
You have the
Not soul
migraine. You
stirring.
need to wash your hair. I get it. Sun's in your eyes.
Yeah.
Sun was totally in the eyes.
Hey, no problem, Valmer. Yeah, we're going to be probably...
Yes, go get some sleep, Farmer. Thank you for joining us. Of course.
All right, someone popped in.
Who is this?
Yay!
Night.
Have a good night, Farmer.
All right, it has been given away. Someone that was grateful, so that's nice.
Good.
All right. I'll leave this group. I don't know if you guys want to do one last. I don't have to leave the group, I guess. I don't know if you want to do one last super hell or not. We don't have to. But it's going to be up in like
I'll take
60
just a
seconds.
couple of minutes. Yeah.
It's like a minute.
It's going to be up like 2 minutes.
Soon.
Might as well do one more.
You can meet up on me. I'm in front of a portal. Oh, you're already here. Ember, I think, is still in the Niflheim instance.
And listen to these Christmas tunes.
He likes
What
a
Christmas
perverted.
tunes are you talking about?
There's like
You
a
don't-
perverted version of Christmas music in the background.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it's very light. But
Pretty
it's
sure
there.
I don't hear it.
Oh, you're missing out. It's
Okay.
like you're in a mall that's been closed for a decade. And the
Okay.
power's still on. The music's still going. That's what it sounds like.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Come on, portal.
Open the sesame.
Opens in 1 according to the portal.
Oh, 1 second. 1 parsec.
I think it means a minute,
1
or
minute.
it's less
Yeah.
than a minute right now.
One parsec.
1
That is a
narn.
distance, sir.
Hey, hey! I'm the pro gamer.
It's one yard away.
What was the what's the Millennium Falcon thing?
That the
Yeah, 12
it
parsecs.
in like 12 parsecs. But they kind of
The
like
Kessel
retconned
run.
that into being like, well, no, it's if you do this run, but you take shortcuts, you could do it in a shorter distance. Like yeah. That's what we mean. Yeah, totally. Mhm.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Yeah, so which no one would ever do. No, I mean no one would ever say that. No one would ever say like, "Oh, I did this 10-mile marathon in 3 miles." Like,
Yeah, that's basically what it comes across as.
yeah, I don't think you would ever like boast about that. It doesn't seem like it would make a lot of sense. Well,
It's
you
like,
know,
oh, so you cheated. How dare you say I cheated? I did it 3 miles. Everyone else was doing it at 10.
Those chumps.
I was looking at my like sword skins, and I was like, "Son of a bitch! I don't have the frost sword. I can't complete my outfit. God damn it!" I was mildly annoyed by that. Oh wait, there was something kind of like dumb. I made another Mark IV weapon.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys saw. I tweeted that out.
No.
I'm now the proud owner of a Shadowbound Blade Mark IV for no other reason than to
And to have a Shadowbound blade.
send it to Shoddy for Christmas and be like, "Look what I did."
Like so proud. So proud.
I just wanted to virtually stab him in the eyeballs. What did he said something to me too. I knew he was gonna. He said, "This is just terrible."
You're like, why? Why did you do this? Who allowed you to do this?
Like he I think when I made it Mark 3, like on like launch day or whatever, like he didn't really care. It was kind of dumb. It was, and it was just basically just a waste of money, but like whatever. And also no one really knew how good or bad they would end up being, right?
Right,
so, like,
right.
It
You know,
wasn't that
could
big
be
of a deal.
another woodcutter's axe or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the necklace or whatever. Yeah, so like, but then I was like, later on, I was like, I'm gonna get this to Legendary 70, and he's like, that's freaking stupid. Don't do that. And so when I eventually maxed it out, I sent him a picture of it. And he's like, God damn it, why? What's wrong with you? And then so I got 300 weapon fragments together and made it Mark 4.
And you did it.
Because I can. That's
Possibly
why.
the stupidest.
Because I set a goal and I did it anyway.
I remember
Could have gotten over 1 million marks for those fragments.
I remember telling Steffes, like, one of my Cabal members, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and he's like, I will take those fragments out of the bank because I just store them in the Cabal bank in a corner, so like from inventory space reasons. He's like, I'm gonna take those. If you're gonna do something that stupid with them, I'm gonna take them out of the bank. I was like, you leave my fragments alone. Want to do stupid stuff with my fragments?
Like, I will take them away from you.
My fragments.
That's funny.
Yeah, I tweeted it with the legend continues. Like, whatever comes out for like weapons that you can upgrade, that sword is going to get it. Like, this game is going 5 years from now, and there's like a Mark 6. That sword is going to be a Mark 6.
Sword is going to
for
be
no
Mark
fucking reason.
other than you can.
Yeah.
Be like, it was the first sword in the game. Come on now. It's special.
I mean, it's someone's a roughing it.
All right. Anyway, agents, this has been the 0 Point Report, strain 33-KRP. You can catch us recording live every other Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time here on the 0 Point Report Twitch channel, where you can also join us and chat with us while we do the show live, or download our show wherever podcasts are found so you can listen to us on the go. Jimmy, where can we find you?
Oh, good Lord. Twitch.tv/JimmyTheRabbit, JimmyTheRabbit.com, YouTube.com/JimmyTheRabbit, Twitter @1JimmyTheRabbit.
Nice.
I think that's everywhere.
And until you get the real one back.
I don't remember my Facebook or Imager, but I do have those as well.
What about your what is it? MySpace. What about your MySpace? Do you get that?
No, he doesn't.
Live journal.
Jimmy the Rabbit does not have a MySpace, but he does have a Facebook. I should make
What
him
about
a MySpace.
GeoCities?
GeoCities.
God, GeoCities. I used to run multiple GeoCities pages. I think I won a contest on GeoCities and got a copy of like a Sims game, and it was like, I won something online. Like it delivered a physical copy.
Did every single one? Like what I
physical.
What I specifically remember of GeoCities is, did you at least have like the little icon of the digging guy? Like, it's still
under construction.
Under construction. Permanently under construction, always.
Every single
especially
one
during
had
Halloween,
that.
you have the spinning skulls.
Do you remember like
I just remember the little
called?
digging guy.
What was it called?
Under
Like when sites were sort of friends.
Oh, I don't know.
It was called
It's
something.
like a web.
It was
I
like
did
so
have,
you
I did have a GeoCities.
would
I do
find like
remember
a web page of a certain topic, and they would be linked with like 10 other websites of like similar topic. It's like almost like a cabal or guild of websites, right? Like everyone would have that bottom banner.
Mhm.
I forget what it's called, but it was super common on GeoCities. Like every website was in a group of some kind.
I vividly remember the
gifs.
flame gifts.
Like,
People like
and you have to have marquee like text. scrolling past. Yeah, the eye bleeding color choices was a must. My monitor was going out. I didn't really know it, so I didn't know that like I was designing stuff in one color that was not that color.
It was not that color at all.
Yeah, like significantly different. Significantly different.
You're like,
Web
check out the
rings.
page I
Yeah,
created.
that's
You're
it.
like, what is
Yes.
what are you doing?
The web rings was a thing. I remember that. That's like how you discovered other sites because search engines at first
Yeah, if
didn't
you didn't
exist at
have
all.
that,
And then even when they did exist, they weren't super great yet. You know? Yeah, GeoCities.
The early
Jeez.
internet. What a wild
Yeah,
place.
and when you won a prize online, getting a physical box of a game in the mail, like that doesn't happen anymore. No one does that. There's like here's your key, right?
Right, here's your Steam key. Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah. I got mailed a copy of like The Sims or something. I was super happy. I was a winner. God damn it, I was a winner.
I remember one of my claims is that I met an ex-girlfriend on a bulletin board service.
Oh, nice.
I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I dated her for a little while. Anyway, like less than a year, but it was all right.
A bulletin board service. Wow.
Yeah.
I remember like dialing into like bulletin boards for like stupid games.
Legend of the Red Dragon, yeah. Or
Yeah, like,
there was like a space trading one too. I remember that. I forget what they were called.
with my like 1200 baud modem.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I went like 1200, 2400, and then
there was 56K.
somehow managed to scam my way into like a 14.4, and I was like, yes. Now I have speed.
So much speed.
I mean, okay, compared to like 1200 or 2400, 14.4 is massively different.
It's true. It's true.
It's exponentially better.
The picture would actually load in a good time period instead of
As opposed to,
loading
like, a
half the
day.
picture. Yes. Slowly loading from the top down. And you're like, get to the good part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, you also had to fight for if somebody needed to use the phone. You're like, I'm on it. I'm online. Or like you ever like do something and then someone picks up the phone and like there goes your
You're like, what are you doing? Yeah.
whatever you're doing is now screwed up.
Oh man,
Good Lord.
it's a wild time. Wild.
Yeah, it's that picture you were downloading. It's like also now you got to start over again. Like 20
There's a
minutes
brilliant-
wasted.
There's a brilliant episode of IT Crowd where I think something goes wrong with their internet because they normally have decent internet. Something's wrong with it, and they're like on low speeds, like, and then they talk about like back in the day. And it's on a dating website. He's waiting for the person's picture to go up. She's like, okay, the eyebrows are good. Eyebrows are decent.
Oh, yeah.
Eyes look okay. Nose looks okay. Like
She has a
waiting
nose.
That is exactly what it used to be.
I think that actually is the line. She has a nose.
Yeah, I think a boss says, I was like, she has a nose.
She has a nose. Oh man, yep. Those were the days. Those were the days when I would like go to download something and just start it at night and then get up in the morning and see if it finished.
Right, because that was also time that people weren't using the phone, so it was a good time to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let that download.
I remember one time specifically, my sister and I were talking about burning CDs, and my mother turned around and she was like, "What are you gonna do with my CD collection?" She thought we were physically like we were actually talking
burn it in
like,
the
we were gonna,
backyard.
like, burn them. Like, oh, we're
You
just gonna
gotta
take
rip.
the CD and burn it. And she was like, "You're not gonna destroy my CDs like that."
Oh man, I remember I had a 1-speed CD-ROM.
One speed.
And it actually said, I think, 1X. on
1X, yeah.
You know, like, was that necessary? Isn't it just a CD-ROM at that point? Does it need the 1X? And I upgraded to like a 2X. It's
Mhm.
like, all right, going places now.
Now it's twice as fast.
Those were the days.
Oh man,
Oh, yes.
good times.
Yeah. So I don't really miss. They were definitely interesting to live through.
That's right. Yeah, we don't actually miss that time period, but
Yeah, we
it
don't
was
want to
quite
go
an
back to
experience
those.
to live through. Yeah.
I remember trying to I had swap drives to get MechWarrior to install because it was 100 megs and that was an insane amount.
Oh, 100 meg? Oh my god.
100 meg was just gargantuan, right? So I had to shuffle stuff. So I spent a whole weekend. Formatting and moving stuff because it took that long to do that. To even have a drive that could hold it. Because I needed to put, because the CD-ROM was 1 speed, I couldn't run the game off of it. I had to put the whole thing on the disc
on a disc or on a hard drive. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it took so long on a 1 speed to copy it. I literally spent a full weekend, Friday night, Saturday night. I slept on the floor next to the computer.
Did your computer have a turbo button?
Yes. Yes, it did.
What is it? So we were talking about the turbo button earlier, and they mentioned how actually turning on the turbo button most times slowed down your computer. They're like, it was a way to actually throttle it, was the turbo button, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why would they even have that then? But I remember, yeah, same thing. There was one game that I remember playing, and it was 20 megabytes in size, which that would be I forget what year, but it was 20 megabytes in size, and that would have been a game taking up, I don't even know,
200 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Jesus.
Yeah, it's a Modern Warfare.
Yeah. 800 gigabytes, or something like that. It's 20 megabytes at the time. It was like that. And I remember because it was at the graphical edge of bleeding edge graphics and what have you. And I remember that there was a save game function, and whenever I hit the save, to save the game, it took literally 20 minutes for the game to save because of just how little space was left for it to keep maneuvering back and forth between the memory.
Do you remember spanning stuff across 3.5-inch discs?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And having a stack of 3.5-inch discs this? They're I've spanned, whatever game or thing I was copying.
Right. It's
stacked across 24 3.5-inch discs. You have them numbered 1 through 24, and then inevitably one of the ones in the middle just fucks up. It's I think it was WinRAR maybe. There was something you used to compress it, but across multiple files that would fit on a disc. And then I just have these stacks of discs. I'd take it to my friend's house, be like, "Here we go."
Be like, "Yeah, here's the game. Here you go."
Disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4.
And they would copy that into CDs when CDs were disc 1, disc 2, disc 3.
Yep. Yeah. I remember Planescape Torment was one of the first ones I had like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Planescape Torment was what, 6 or 8 discs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to constantly swap them out while you were playing. It's insert disc 2
to see this next cutscene. Whereas now we're a cutscene. Yeah, get rid of that. Skip. That would have been an entire CD.
Yeah. Or an entire game. Yeah, FMV games.
That's right. Oh yeah, no, I remember. Wing Commander 3, or 4. Wing Commander 4, 3 or 4. I think it was 4. That's the one with Mark Hamill, John Rhys-Davies, Malcolm McDowell, has a whole bunch of stars in it, and it's an FMV game. Yeah, that took up a whole stack of CDs. Anyway, Ember, where can we find you? Or Two-Ton Waffle?
Who's this Ember that
Who's this Ember you're talking about? Two-Ton Waffle. Where can we find you?
Tutti. How do you do, fellow gamers?
If you say it really fast, it sounds like Tilty.
Tutti.
I'm not Tilty, though. You can find me over here on Twitch at Two-Ton Waffle, or also on YouTube You'll have to search for it as well, but whatever. Same thing on Twitter. Two-Tone Waffle there on the Twitters.
Nice. And I'm Ocho, and you can find me both on Twitter and here on Twitch at Big Mikey Ocho. You can get in touch with us by engaging with the show on Twitter at 0 Point Report, emailing us at the 0 Point Report at gmail.com, checking out previous shows on our YouTube channel, and joining us on our Discord server, both named the 0 Point Report. From all of us here at the 0 Point Report, we want to thank you for tuning in and wish you all the best from the secret world. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.